Bitcoin has been creating a new consolidation pattern and everyone will be wrong about the next move of Bitcoin because Bitcoin is still trading inside of this no man's land and we will need to make a decision anytime soon. Are we going to be breaking back above this resistance, or are we going to be breaking below our symmetrical triangle and falling back in towards this consolidation range? Well, we need to talk about that exactly and discuss some very important Bitcoin and also stock market charts, because of course most of the times the stock market is actually a leading indicator for the Bitcoin price. So without any further ado, let's have a look in towards the imminent short term, and what we could see yesterday playing out is pretty much that we created this very nice pump towards the upside that we of course talked about many times in yesterday's update video. And after that, well, we created this ascending broadening wedge, just like I talked about on my Twitter page. And of course an ascending broadening wedge is a typical bearish biased pattern, and in the end of the day we did get this breakdown and we reached our target right here, and right now we are seeing a little bit more of a consolidation and a bounce. So the price action of yesterday was very nice in my opinion, and we can right now be removing this ascending broadening wedge because it is not important anymore. But what we can be having a look in towards right now, because of that move we created yesterday, well, we have created a new resistance level and we have further confirmed our support level right here. So we are definitely creating some kind of a symmetrical triangle right now, and in my opinion this symmetrical triangle is going to be indicating the next Bitcoin move, because very simply if we were to be breaking this one towards the downside, well, I do think we are going to be falling back in towards this consolidation range and are going to be meeting these lower price targets. Now if we are going to be breaking this one towards the upside, well, it could be very big for the Bitcoin price, guys, because then probably we are going to be breaking back in towards this consolidation range above us, and whenever we are going to be doing that, well, we are going to be meeting some very big Bitcoin patterns and maybe even potentially break it back towards the upside, break above our consolidation range that we have right now been trading inside of for about 200 days. So that is going to be absolutely massive. So that is why this symmetrical triangle will be so important for the Bitcoin price. And what we can right now as well be seeing is that the funding rates are actually looking quite bullish in my opinion. The funding rates have been staying in the negative for the past couple of days, and that is of course very bullish for the Bitcoin price. And because of that, I definitely do think we can rather actually see a breakout towards the upside. Now in the end of the day, the breakout in towards either direction is going to be leading. So if we are going to be breaking out towards the downside, well, definitely you could also be shorting the market right here. But in the end of the day, I will remain to actually be bullish as long as we can be trading inside of this uptrend. We have flipped our daily super trend indicator in towards a daily bullish uptrend. So right now I am definitely still bullish until proven otherwise. Okay, and other than that, well, on the weekly time frame as well, we can be seeing that we are on the verge of a massive breakout. Literally the weekly candles is right now getting squeezed up and we need to be choosing a direction anytime soon, either towards the upside or towards the downside. And we can also see this on this Bitcoin chart where we have right now actually been consolidating for about 200 days in about a range of 20%, which is absolutely crazy and is perfectly giving me the bear market recovery vibes where everything is kind of boring. We are not doing a whole lot with the Bitcoin price action, and that is exactly playing out right now. Now anytime soon, of course, we will need to make a decision if we are either going to be breaking this one towards the downside or towards the upside. Now the stock market has already been kind of crashing towards the downside, as you can be seeing right here. Now we are nearing support, so that is looking pretty good. The market sentiment of the stock market is in extreme fear, so that is quite bullish because of course do keep in mind, buy when others are fearful. So actually this signal is giving off a very very bullish buy signal for the stock market, as well as we are very close to be reaching very important support. So whenever we can be seeing a bounce happening for the stock market, that could definitely push the Bitcoin price even further towards the upside. Just like the dollar currency index, it has right now as well been putting out and printing 12 green candles in a row, which is absolutely crazy in my opinion. And definitely anytime soon we need to make a correction right here. Either way, like we need to make a correction, and that is how the markets pretty much work. And whenever we can be seeing a correction being created, well, that is once again the time where the Bitcoin price is going to be once again blasting off towards the upside. And other than that, well, we can actually see that Bitcoin has been holding up quite nicely compared with the stock market, because the stock market has been dumping like with 12 or 13% towards the downside, while the Bitcoin price actually been pumping with about 14% from its low to its top right here. So actually Bitcoin has been holding up quite nicely compared with the stock market, and I do think it will continue to do so. Now, do keep in mind, this symmetrical triangle will be the most important pattern to watch. Either a break towards the upside or towards the downside will be very much decisive. So do keep that in mind. If you do want to be staying up to date about every single market development, make sure to be following me on Twitter. And guys, with that being said, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.